There it is. I see it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the greatest rock show on the internet. It's the
Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Please, back. No, please. Okay, more. We are live here on Wednesday night on the Dirty Overhaul Rock
undisclosed
Show.
Location in
Jamestown, North Carolina. Yes, right here in the Jack Shack Studios. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a capacity crowd in here tonight.
That's
Looks
true.
like our last show at Ryder, 7 people.
I'm
well, we're
sweating
so
like a
happy you
3D
guys
really
came
go to
out
a
here.
fucking festival.
Yeah. We've got a great band tonight, Dave. I am very excited about this.
We're here?
Well, not us. A good band, I said.
You said great, so I automatically think.
We got Jukebox, Revolver in the house. Not Juke. What was it? Well, we'll talk about that later. Hey, it's right there in black and white and yellow.
We changed our name.
Yeah, I like the other one, but I like this too. But Jukebox Revolver's here with us. We're going to get all the dirt, all the skinny. Not that we know anything about skinny, but we're going to find out what's going on with these guys, where they're playing, their influences. What else, Dave? Oh, shit.
Well, we had a phone call.
It's
but
Mr. Trump. Hold on one second. Yes,
That's
sir.
fine.
Oh, well, we'll get to them later.
We were in the middle of something, so I can't
But before we get to the boys, you had a few things you wanted to cover?
Well, you know, we lost, of course, Chris Cornell most recently.
Yes, sir.
And he was laid to rest at a private cemetery in Los Angeles. And which brings up a good question, not to cut everything off, but he was laid to rest this past Friday. Really quickly, private ceremony, Hollywood Forever Cemetery, bandmates, and of course, people, family, and friends paying their respect. But this brings up an interesting question for me. Burial or cremation?
Oh, my God. We're starting on
And
it.
why?
Who's paying for this?
And why in there?
Yeah. Well, because I do make a beautiful
If you ask
corpse.
the average person, then they say cremation, there's normally a reason because they want to have their ashes scattered somewhere.
I want mine snorted by my
I
bandmates.
want mine smoked.
Is that wrong? And I have a drummer that will do it.
Is that cremation for you, Larry?
Yeah.
Cremation?
Cremation. No, wait. No, I want to be buried so all my fans can come and see me. All three of them.
They can come visit your urn, man.
So anyway.
Yeah, and you guys will pee in it or so. I know
Go to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show Facebook page and post some comments on whether you want to be cremated or buried and why.
And speaking of
that scares me that they're going to
Speaking of that, we're opening up a brand new business called the Dave Baker Crematorium.
That's right, crematorium.
And we're looking for... Hey! Are you dead?
You bring them, we'll smoke them. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there just because I've been thinking about. I don't know. I think you start thinking about your mortality more and more.
Well, I'm only 28. Older. Why should I do that?
28 in dog years.
Oh, okay. But.
So Chris Cornell, he's been on my mind because everybody's been talking about who was it?
Well, it's another tragedy, right? From the 90s.
Yeah,
another.
I mean, I just get so sick and tired every time I turn on the internet.
And
Facebook,
it's always the
whatever,
ones we don't want to kick the bucket, right?
I know you.
Like my boss. Well, what was you saying?
Speaking of your balls, your
boss.
We're going to be coming up in Rockingham this weekend.
Yes, we are.
We're going to have a Saturday juicy morsel of a night. Shane's sneaking in on it.
We're going to
What's going on, Shane?
It's hot as fuck down here.
They got this set on hail.
They turn up the heat down here, so motherfuckers drink.
But yeah, we're gonna be in Rockingham. We love it down there in Rockingham, and we just finished up a weekend down in something
South Carolina. Yeah.
Matter of fact, we just finished up our last.
So you guys, we'll get to you guys and we'll go in depth. But have you ever been to a gig and you show up and they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, the club has been sold." And your remaining 10 dates are pretty much null and void.
Yeah, you go down there for a phrase.
Oh, really?
Was it? Where?
Yeah, but then they came back.
Yeah.
Honest to God.
Well, we're still waiting on that.
Where's this at?
Buckhead.
Buckhead Saloon.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, we did play a
We've
place.
got a Buckhead alumni in the house
burnt
tonight.
to the ground.
Yeah, that was in Elkin. We played there on Saturday night. Sunday morning,
Sunday
somebody
morning.
sends me a message and says, the club burnt down last night. I'm like, oh, well, you're welcome. I thought we kicked ass. You know. They're like, no, it burnt to the ground. It's done. It's gone. Right after they booked us for the rest of the year. So I don't know if that's an omen.
Have you ever had this? And this is what I hate: is if you find out, and our old keyboard player was, what was the name of his band? Sucker Punch.
No.
He was in a band called Sucker Punch, and he got let go from that band, and he found out on Facebook. We've actually found out that the club shut down or we were canceled on Facebook. And in one instance, on the way to the gig,
I drove all the way to Mount Airy one night, sitting there at 6 o'clock, not a car in the parking lot. Nobody called me to tell me that the gig had been canceled.
anything like that ever happened to you?
Not that.
That's just ridiculous.
Well, I mean,
So you're saying you guys aren't losers like us?
well,
Yeah.
we're blaming Facebook for everything because
Yeah.
we know that Friday nights are, you know.
Yes.
Well, there is
and
that Wilmington gig that you guys drove for 3.5 hours and made $10 each.
Oh, we've been there.
oh, we got one better than that. Brian, do you want to throw this in there?
Go ahead, that's fine.
We
wanna hear
had a guy drop dead one time. At
An
a
hour
gig.
before we started. In the
Yeah.
floor, heart attack,
Heart attack.
died.
Wow, he outdid me.
In the restaurant, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
right
yeah,
where
did him.
He outdid me.
dead. They bring in the stretchers. They do the whole. He's still dead. He looks like Dusty Rhodes wearing bibbed overalls. He passed away, and we had. I think we made $17 at the door. That was a door gig that we drove all the way to
on his
Virginia.
gig when he did it.
Oh, and when somebody
I
else
felt sorry for
asked,
us.
when we got back, they said, "So how was the gig up in Virginia?" He said, "Oh, it was dead."
But
And
I
went,
didn't. I mean, but anyway, let's segue into. Let's go ahead and introduce the guys while
Let's
we're already
do it.
talking. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the gentleman from Jukebox Revolver. We have Antoine, lead vocalist. We have Nick, the drummer. Nick, what's your full name?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
He don't want to be known on here.
You know,
And
he's in
we-
the witness relocation program.
We have Danny. What's your full name, Danny?
Danny Skill. We can't
Danny
see Danny
Skill.
yet. He'll be on the next
Oh, he'll be
segment.
on. Yeah, well, you'll be scooting down
Now,
here in a
now,
second.
were you guys out of officially?
Greensboro.
The closet? What? I'm not.
Well, that was
Fabulous.
the, still waiting for Brian to come out.
Snapping his
I had a
eye.
midget guy that came out of the
Snaps
cupboard.
up, baby.
What? But yeah, thank you
It's
guys.
next Wednesday.
I know, right? So welcome to the nonsense that is the Dirty Old Rock show. I know you guys were ecstatic when you heard you were you wanted to come on to the show.
Gave me a
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was
That's
us or Letterman, and you guys chose us, so
Well,
thank
hey,
you.
actually, what I heard
We appreciate.
Letterman's been going
Actually,
wild
what
now.
I heard
That
they
shows you
said
what
was
I know,
like,
right?
What the hell show was that?
I know, right?
It wasn't David Letterman; it was John Letterman. He's got a show down here at the end of.
Yeah, they asked
Penny
if we
Road.
wanted to call it. That's right.
Have you
Yeah.
guys ever done any kind of like radio or podcast kind of?
Absolutely not. They're too young for that.
Oh, so we busted your cherry tonight.
Oh shit! More
Way
ways
too
than
new.
one. Okay, go ahead.
Usually busting them in other places.
Yeah,
Usually it is some kind of a dark, cool
they
place.
kicked me out of the Boy Scouts for eating too many brownies. But anyway, what was your?
We don't get new material. Just
We
new
just get
people
new
to-
guys. We just circle in new guys, same material.
So, everybody's in Greensboro. We're missing one person. Who we?
Larry's
we're
like-
missing?
Jeff.
This is Jeff, our bass player. He actually lives in Burlington. I'm in High Point. These two.
Actually, he lives farther away than that.
Really?
He doesn't Graham.
Rams.
Oh
Rams.
shit!
Swepsville.
But nowhere.
Swepsonville.
There you go.
Dave's the mayor of Buttfuck.
I was impeached.
Yeah. Do you remember when you got arrested for rape that time? But he
Ate
got
all
off
the
because he ate all the evidence. But you guys were.
No, they dusted down tailgate.
That's true.
So you guys have been around. How long has Jukebox Revolver been around? The official. You know how it was.
Official?
Yeah.
Officially, the four of us have been together since September.
Oh
Okay.
shit! So you
So
know.
who's the new guy?
Jeff is the new guy.
Oh, the guy
Oh.
that's not here is the.
Yeah.
It's always a bass player, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Yeah. We
What?
got him in September, and they started this thing last May. I came in the end of June.
Yeah.
Bass player came in at the end of September, and we're doing okay.
And it clicked. You got the right lineup.
Yeah,
now.
the bass
Yeah.
player actually makes it sound
Which takes a
professional.
while.
That's
I
pretty
mean,
important because a lot of people think, oh, you just get this guy and that guy and that guy, but it's not that.
And
easy.
then certain guys
Yeah,
turn
you're
out to
wrong.
be asshole.
Hey, yeah, that happened.
I love him.
So, how would you describe your music? I mean, like if someone said, "Hey, what do you guys play?
Good.
You come and get a gig."
No.
It's up to every guy.
Say loud.
It's up to everybody.
Loud, good.
We're
Pretty much we
loud.
play all the stuff that you don't want to play. That's what we play.
Sounds like somebody
We know
else we
quite
know.
a few bands
that little shirt right there.
We'll
Above you,
play a little
louder.
bit of everything. I've had people ask that question before, and I say we'll start off the set. We'll start off our first set with Van Morrison, and we'll end that same set. We'll end that set with Guns N' Roses.
With Van Halen. So
We'll end it.
Oh, you should have heard the Guns N' Roses that was playing a little while ago.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, that was rough.
Yeah.
Was it the Asian dudes?
Yes.
Everybody's watching it. Yeah.
God,
Oh God, that was
Here's the sad part.
glorious.
I'm not gonna say when, where, or how, but we went to a couple shows over
Oh,
the
you don't have to. They're going to know.
over the last couple of weeks, and that band would have fit in pretty good with the
Let's see what we
with the
got.
lineup. Oh, look. Let's see who's on here. Yes,
Hey, you
sir.
got the Dirty Old Hall Rock show. Who's on the line?
Hey, y'all good? How about you, Dave?
Sounds familiar.
That's a familiar sounding voice there, sir.
Is that your parole officer?
Oh, no, but no means. It's
What?
Terry J.
Oh, what's up, Terry? How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, baby?
How the world y'all doing?
Oh man, we're hanging in there. You
Well,
doing all right?
let's see. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys and 2 chicks. You tell me how we're doing.
Somebody's going to be sore.
That would be me.
Yeah. Next time you see Brian, you can be walking funny.
Yeah, like usual.
Well,
So what you doing tonight, man?
I'll chill out. I have questions for y'all. What
About like that.
all shutting down, you know?
Well, that's what we were discussing before the show, the bar situation, how it seems to be on a decline now.
Mm-hmm.
Which you guys are like, oh great, I got a great band now, and you know, now it's hard to find gigs anymore, you know, a good paying gig anyway.
Was the whole round up here still in business?
Yeah, the whole row's hanging on, bro.
Shit.
Not as many hoes, but there's a lot of row up
I
there.
wish it was still open.
We're going
Dave-
after house parties.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're going after
Dave's pretty much ran all the hoes off up there.
Well, that's all right.
He's got them pregnant.
Oh, Lord.
That is true. They wasn't even barefoot at the time.
Yeah. I don't know, Terry J. That's if you figure that out, please let us know. We're wondering ourselves what happened to just 5 years ago. You could make $1,000 a night, and now they want you to play for the door, and I don't know what's happened, man. People stopped going out.
Well, you take smoking out of bars and all that stuff. You know, people say
That was the nail in the coffin.
That was
right
a
there.
big thing right there. Most people, when they drink, first thing they want is a cigarette
Yeah.
going in the same.
Now, were you guys playing out when that whole
Don't
cigarette
smoke.
thing kicked
Yeah.
in?
We were going to damn bar.
I mean, I
We were
remember
playing
a time I
TCU
played Riders in the
Here's the
Country,
thing.
the co-round up here at King, it was standing room only, but, you know, I guess everybody got tired of DUIs and getting told what
That's
they can and
true.
can't do, you know.
Well, they can be a drag.
Yeah.
$8,000 later.
All right, Terry. We appreciate
All
you
right,
calling
Terry,
in,
we
my
love
man.
you, buddy, and we'll catch you hopefully at the Ho Rail one day.
Oh, sometime when I'm in town, you know I'll come see you.
And bring some hoes next time. All right.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, that was. I remember the night that switched over. We were in Ashboro, and they said last call for cigarettes, and I remember thinking, "Wow,
This
It's
is
the end of an era.
end of
This
an
is
era.
definitely an end of an era. That's true.
You know, first of all, you don't hear that very often, and two, once everybody had to go outside, we have seen, as Brian has said before, we'll start to play like an original song. Everybody goes to the smoking deck.
Which I do that when I go see a national act too. I mean, it's just
Do you tell them it's an original song?
yeah, that's
Well,
the big
I've
thing.
told them, I said, you need to tell them after the
You
fact.
tell them it's a Rolling Stones a Rolling Stones song.
This
from
one's off
1990.
Yeah, so
Sticky
remake,
Fingers.
yeah.
You might as well recognize it. Sounds
This
like
is
I
off
wrote
the
it.
European unreleased in the U.S. edition.
And then they're like, "There's a reason that was not released. That
What?
sucked." But
So you're talking about the smoking
Yeah,
thing?
the smoking
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah, you go to a gig, you come home, you reek of cigarettes, okay? But
I don't miss that.
But the thing is when the next morning you have to go to church and play.
Well, you lost us.
And you're playing at church, okay? So then you go in there, you open
You were
up
doing
your,
pretty good up until the church part.
Wait. This is the fun part. This is the fun fun part. Because when they hire musicians to come in and play music,
Yeah.
everybody
Nick's
comes
a
in,
youth
opens
pastor.
up their guitar cases, and it's just, oh my God.
You're right. You're right, because I've opened up my gig bag after I've gotten home.
Now your church is turned into a bar.
This is true.
Thank God.
I think,
Stop talking about the Catholic Church, okay? That's not cool.
well, you do a couple of these and it's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I'm not Catholic. I'm
You get
not
wine
Catholic,
every,
but
you
you
get
know.
wine every Sunday.
That's
Come
what I'm
on.
saying. Stop
Nobody's
talking about
perfect.
Hey, do you like a paying gig? We
I
all
love
like
a paying gig.
It's a paying gig.
Yeah,
I
those
think I
are good.
remember that the night they did
Thank
the
you.
smoking
That's
ban. I think we were playing Cooper's that night. In TCU.
Cooper's Ale
Yeah.
House. Cool deal. Now you look familiar. What other bands before the Jukebox did you play in?
TCU was a big one. Then I left there for about.
Oh, what was it? Kevin's band? No, I'm thinking of
That's Full Tilt.
Full Tilt.
Yeah, no, I left them about 3 years ago to go play in a beach music band down the beach. So.
Okay, I like the beach part, not the beach music.
Thank you.
The pay was good.
Get him on the next.
But after about a year, I had to come back. I was like,
I like the way he
"I'm
said
done
he went to go play beach music at the beach, because if you're playing beach music and you're not at the beach, it kind of takes the whole fun out of it.
Kind of takes plus the paycheck out of it also.
Now, I've known some guys that have done this, and I came this close to it. They said they've done the gig on the cruise ships. Do you guys know anybody that have done anything like that?
Yeah.
I had some friends that have done it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do I.
You know what I heard? I heard if you fraternize with the passengers, they'll put your ass off in international waters in a port somewhere.
I had a
Yes, they
friend.
will.
I had a friend named Jack who worked on one, and he would like sketch pictures of like fat white girls
For
and,
10 cents?
Yeah, and then they. Well, it's a long story. Jack, he
Yeah.
froze to death.
It's a Titanic of a story.
Just like this
Yeah,
show.
That's
Somebody called it right.
It starts,
You called
he goes like this.
Sketch me like
it
your
start.
French
It would have
girls,
to
Jack.
start up here to go down to here. It's more like down here. It
They
goes like
sketched
that.
me. Just put 3 big zeros on it, like a snowman
We
with
have
a
a new
little
sponsor
bitty
tonight,
dick.
don't we? Don't we have a new sponsor tonight?
Yes, we do.
Who do we have?
It's a big time secret.
It's a secret.
It's a big secret.
It's
We'll
a-
reveal that.
It's even a
in the
secret to
show.
us. That's what. Yeah.
All right,
But
send it to Shane. We're gonna
ladies,
go
and,
out.
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take our first break, and we'll be right back with the guys from Jukebox Revolver. We're going to
Right
get the dirt, the skinny, and we're going to get it all right here on the Dirty
Over
Hall
Rock
Show.
Bay.
B.
ladies and gentlemen, big announcements for this week. If you want to see the greatest, hottest band, next is Jukebox Revolver.
Thank you.
Head on out to the Southern Roadhouse in Rockingham
All right.
on Saturday the 10th.
Who gonna be there?
Fair warning.
What?
Fair warning.
Dim suckers?
Yes.
Can he
Ladies and gentlemen, it'll change your life if you see that band.
It will.
It will.
And you'll change your underwear.
At Riders in the Country on Friday night, the 9th, we have karaoke. That's Japanese for something like music or singing. Then we have on Saturday night, the 10th, we have Mostly Crew. Saturday,
I might add.
Yeah,
Lucky's Burger and Tap.
Yeah, free burgers.
Maybe.
Fur burgers.
We have Smack Daniels
Oh.
on Friday, and we have Corey Luchet and the Traveling Blues Band. And at After Hours on Saturday, June 10th, we have Deconstruction and Susie's Atomic Jukebox. And finally, one last one.
Uh-oh.
This will feature our one and only Harry LaRue. Wonderful board operator and god of all that is electronic.
His
Benefits,
fingers are
second annual.
registered as weapons.
They are.
Yeah.
So is his wang.
Especially his middle finger.
Yes.
Not one. Mention my wang.
He likes when you mention his wang.
Not touch it, just
Something
mention
going
it.
on. Can I
It's like
smell
my
your dick?
Benefit, second annual St. Jude's Rockin' Riders for the Cure.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Psycho Circus.
Woo!
He's got the fog
We
machine going.
have Freddie Atkins Band. We
Yeah.
have Audio Assault, Smack Daniels, and Icon.
Okay.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, back to the greatest rock show on the internet for free.
Hey, we're back,
Welcome,
ladies
welcome.
and gentlemen.
Thank you for that.
I keep
bonus
looking at the wrong
honorable.
camera. I'm looking at this one from the
We
side.
don't know what.
Yeah. Hey, everybody.
Hey, Mom.
We're back with the boys from the Jukebox Revolver, and we're getting all the skinny while you guys were gone, and we're going to tap into some of that
We can't
venom
spell skinny.
here in a second. Nah, I'm just kidding. We don't like
Tapping
this.
what?
But we got the guys back,
Oh, skinny.
and we were talking to Antoine,
Yes,
who is a Cincinnati native,
Yes, I am.
and ended up in High Point, North Carolina, which is kind of weird anyway.
How
But
did that happen?
Long story.
well, like you said, witness reprotection. Oh, what is
No,
it?
it's not
Protection?
that
Witness reprotection.
Reproduction. That's when they want you to come to another town and get somebody
And just,
pregnant.
bang
And
some
that's
other
me.
chicks.
Yeah, I'm all for it. Well, anyway, and you, but you were telling us a great story, man. Like it's amazing how when we get, we've had God, how many bands in here? 75 different bands.
I mean, look
And
around.
it's like they all have the same. You know what I'm saying? We all go through the same trials and tribulations with dealing with
Yeah.
club owner, or I call them Satans. But
Getting paid
Yeah.
Friday night, the whole thing.
they're like, I only made 19 grand, but I can't give you guys a $50 bonus. I'm sorry.
Right.
But but so you guys, you said you've been together since September.
Yep.
This band, and you guys play like what would be a typical? You said you played like Van Morrison. You play Guns N' Roses. You play. Where does your inspiration come from? And what who picks like we need to go this direction, or that just whatever comes up, or
Well, we try to play stuff that girls like, and then throw,
ooh,
throw
that's
a
good
bone
good
for
thinking.
Throw a bone for the guys here and there, but we
I think that involves some practice.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
don't
We don't. Yeah, thank you.
We don't.
Well, you should fit right on it. Right.
We need a shoehorn now.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
do like 2-3 sets of material.
depends on the show.
Depends on the show. Yeah.
But I mean, but you could do 3 sets.
Yes.
You'd be surprised how many bands are playing out now, and they
And
barely
maybe
got
one,
one
maybe 2
set.
sets. Maybe.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
were
get
playing
that.
Maybe
an
245s.
engagement party on the 2nd last month, and
About 5 hours.
5.5 hours.
What?
Nonstop.
Wow.
It just kept saying, "Here's more money, play longer," and then finally we're like, "No, we can't play any
Yeah,
longer."
we played every song that we know.
And we had more songs, but we were just we're sitting there going, "Oh, we can't play any longer."
We had a
can't sing
club-
anything."
That's when you
No
do
more
that.
Born to Be Wild. No more.
We had a club owner come up Friday night, and he was so tore out the frame
There's your free bird.
that as soon as we got done with our our closer, he's like, "Oh hell no, no!" So he made the DJ stop.
It was a DJ. Cut that shit off.
And then we played one more. And then when we got done with that one, he's
Yeah,
like,
let's do it again.
"Oh hell no, it's my birthday!" Stop. And then third song, and then we're looking around like we don't have anything else to play. And we've been together forever. I mean, we got
we were
songs.
tuned down to drop D.
Yeah,
and
we
were
try to
like,
keep
what
it-
else can we do in drop D?
But when the club on, and finally the lady comes up, like the bartender's like, "Come on, God dang, let them leave." It's like
we had
I
a
was
guy. We had a guy come in here one time, and he said they were setting up and they were getting ready to play. I guess they were sound checking and everything. And he said somebody stepped on the stage with a guitar and says, "Where you want me at?" I thought it was like an open jam or something.
We got us another caller to the show.
Hey, you got the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Who we got on the line?
Ryan,
I beg your pardon?
Daddy.
on the phone.
Play.
Well, song.
This ain't Casey Kasem, baby, but this is your daddy.
But you can keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the song.
Oh, okay. Yes, Daddy will pay
I
child
think
support.
you need to give Daddy back his phone now.
His name's Dirty Dave, and he's your real daddy. Now, he met your mommy 5 years ago in the parking lot at after hours.
Grandfather.
He wants you to know that he loves you very much and to not call this number anymore. Call Larry McDowell. Larry McDowell.
336.
Yeah.
All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Love you. Mean it. All right.
So-
let's get back.
We got fans of all ages.
See,
Yeah.
when you
How
start
much
talking,
see that.
how
see
much
what
of that
happens
cost
when you
you?
start talking about romper room, you get the Fisher Price
Yeah,
calls.
no shit. We always cater that crowd anyway.
Well,
Our,
put that number back.
our toilet humor. So let's go to influences. Let's start with Antoine. Coming up, man. What were you really into?
Music-wise.
Music-wise,
Yeah, don't say dudes,
There's
'cause-
a whole different sort of thing that was into it. No,
Well, that was the
I had my
70s.
experimental phase. Oh.
no, honestly,
He does that pretty good, actually.
yes, I did.
Yeah. It's almost as if
Let him sing
he's not even
happy
trying.
birthday to you.
Oh dear God, no.
I can't wait.
How
For,
about
would
Tina
make-
Turner?
I can't wait for later now because we got.
Yeah.
I got.
Oh yeah.
Make Elton John blush.
I was honestly into everything from Motown to Metallica.
I'm glad he said Motown after that.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
Literally,
I was a little worried till he said Motown.
I was into everything from Motown to Metallica. I know every lyric from the Black Album.
I'm kind of
Oh,
like
awesome.
that too. You know, my taste goes pretty much pretty
God.
left to right,
Dudes
with
and
the
little
exception
boys.
of some of today's country music.
Today's country music is not country music.
That is
Oh.
true. Because I grew up, well, you know, same. So
What about you, Danny? What was some of your?
It was varied. I mean, being a skateboarder when I was younger, man, I grew up listening to the whole punk rock scene.
Black Flag.
Yep. And my
Those
favorite
bars.
band back then was NoFX, and then somehow Guns N' Roses fit into that,
Right.
and then Prince fit in there somewhere. You name it, anything that was good, I liked.
Now, speaking of Prince, is anybody here kind of like one of those virtuosos that plays pretty much any and every instrument?
Nope.
Good Lord, no.
I know a guy like that. He made a CD, and the only thing he didn't play, I mean, he played keyboards, guitar, bass. He even had, I think, some horns on there. And the only thing he did not play was drums.
He wasn't the guy that won all the awards for Yes Weekly, was he?
No.
That no one's
Still
ever heard
trying to
of.
figure out
Yeah.
who that guy is.
Oh, he's so
He won
great.
every-
Nobody ever heard of him.
Don't
yeah.
get me started.
What about you, Nick?
The Beatles.
The Beatles.
Beatles.
Oh, right.
I
Yeah.
saw a picture on Facebook where somebody went to Abbey Road walking across the road, and they were like,
Well, you know that wasn't Paul, right?
yeah,
No.
So that was your first. Like, this is what I want to do the rest of my life moment.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Most everybody we talk to over here, right? It's always Kiss. Everybody's like,
Well,
first time
usually-
I saw Kiss, that was it. I wanted to.
I usually ask everybody what was the first album you bought, like with drum. Like for me, it was Kiss Alive.
Ask
That's a
them.
good question.
That was Meet the
LL
Beatles.
Cool J.
as a matter
I
of
figured.
fact.
Oh,
that was-
really?
I figured you were going to say that.
Meet
How
the
old were
Beatles.
you when you bought your first
Oh
Beatles?
God,
album?
I split the cost of it with my sister.
Really?
Oh, wait. Who ended up with the album?
I did.
Okay.
He's the musician,
There
for
you
God's
go.
sake.
She was the
But she did end up
She
marrying
was a
Ringo
musician.
Starr.
That is true.
Who saw that?
I think my first
saw
album
that
was
What
a
instrument do you play?
Was it really?
Funny fact.
It was a tape at the time. But
Oh, well, yeah. He said his first was Purple Rain.
Oh
Prince-
my
Prince
God!
Floyd Rich.
Really?
Yep.
Awesome, man.
And
1985,
you
right?
remember yours?
It was probably Prince's second album, the one where he's naked on the back of a Pegasus.
Was that under the?
I had to try that, but it was like a triple album that opened up. Like,
Yeah. It was called Prince. Blue,
My dick was on, like-
Opened it up. He's naked on the back of a horse.
Yeah, but that's how Prince rolled.
Yes.
I mean, who would?
We played. I remember when Prince died. I called these buckos up here at 11 o'clock on Saturday. I said, "You got to listen to Purple Rain. It'll bring down the house." And
I'm glad I thought of it.
he says, "Well, I'm in if you can get the other guys to do it." So next phone call was ×2, and they said okay, and now we still do it.
That's our closer. That's been
Bring down the house for a long time.
Oh yeah, still goes over, man.
We had already been doing Little Red Corvette, so it seemed right.
We used to do that one too in TCU.
I've always wanted to do Let's Go Crazy, you know. Dun, dun,
At the end of Purple Rain, he says that. You wanna
when
go
the
crazy?
elevator tries to bring you down,
and then we're going to Crazy Bitch.
That's a good one.
Nobody knows it but the band. Nobody knows what I'm talking about. They're like,
What's your how much time we got, Larry? 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, what's your most embarrassing moment on stage?
How many times has he started a song in the wrong key?
Oh, well, that happens every week.
Oh, we call that every weekend.
I mean, like, have you ever fallen off stage?
Oh, I did that too.
Maybe
at Hams.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, we're going to Antoine.
Back before I got down here, I completely forgot the first verse of the entire song.
That's not what I was talking about.
I did that during Billy Idol.
No, he's got a better one than this.
Is he a better one?
He's got a
Oh
better
dear
one.
God! Oh yeah,
Reach.
over at Thirsties.
Reach.
No, dear.
The Splits.
The Splits.
Oh yeah.
Sounds like this is the one we're going to wrap it up with.
He'll try
gotta
to
get
pull off
to
a
Nick.
move I hadn't pulled off in 15 years. Went down, did the dance move, landed the splits, and could not.
No, I get to know what it was. He's singing, he's into the song, the crowd's with him. He goes down, they're like, whoa! And then he goes down, he doesn't go back up, they go, oh!
Then they go over and lift him
They
up
can
by the
feel
arms.
He's over like that! Like, oh!
Most embarrassing moment.
We were playing flip-flops in TCU years ago, and I found out that if you dropped your knees in the guitar solo, people like it, so I arched my back and went too far back and wound up on my back. And so I was sliding around the bar with the guitar straight up, doing a guitar solo, trying to get someone to pick me up, and finally some dude came up and was like, "Need help getting up?" I was like, yeah, and
He said, "Hey Mo, hey Mo."
60
I got a video of that.
Oh, yeah.
60 seconds, most embarrassing moment on stage.
Playing at Hams in Winston. And
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
yeah, and I wasn't feeling so well. I wasn't feeling so well during the day.
Oh God, why do I feel this one?
And we're playing like
Purple Rain.
We're playing Purple Rain. Okay, so it's just, and I swooned over Prince that night. I fell right over. And I fell right over. I fell off the stage. And I didn't come back. They called the paramedics, and the paramedics came.
Oh my God, he was sweater painted.
And yeah.
Wow.
I
I think we have a winner.
Where he almost died.
And then
I thought he was going to say he shat
they
himself.
put me in a stretcher. They took me away. I wound up in the hospital. Stayed for like a day or so. I was it was from dehydration.
Wow, get this man a beer next time.
No. I was drinking Jack Daniels that night.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, we got to take a quick break.
We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a ball with the guys from Jukebox Revolver.
Don't
and we'll
touch that internet dial.
Yeah. Shane?
Hello. Oh my God, Larry dropped something.
Yeah.
Are you okay, LaRue?
You're still on.
I know. Very good. Listen, it's so hot in this friggin' basement.
How hot is it?
It's so hot that he's told his dehydration story, and I dehydrated listening to it.
We'll be right back. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week on the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, I have my cousin here, but we also have a new product, don't we?
Tater Twister.
No! That's last week we had tater.
That's last week.
Yes. This week,
Taters.
we have vegetarian baked beans.
What's vegetarian baked beans?
Funny you should ask what vegetarian. They are
They
fat free.
taste good, cuz.
Do you eat them by the can?
I ate them before this commercial.
Did you?
Uh-huh.
And what happened?
I farted.
Someone else farted.
Yeah.
Who farted?
This commercial.
This commercial farted.
Yeah, let's try the bees. Frank said bees. Frank said bees. Frank said bees.
This is 28 ounces of farts in a can.
Yeah, it's good.
You want some?
I love some.
Take them with you, my friend.
Yeah.
And eat them.
What if nobody bees is good?
Back to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. It's a stinking thing.
I didn't write this commercial. Yeah, that's why.
And ladies and gentlemen, back to the stinkingest and hottest basement again. Does anyone know of an air conditioner repair person?
Yeah, I think these guys can. One of them
LaRue
could
may
do
be
it.
able to fix that. He can fix anything.
Yeah, LaRue can fix anything.
Back to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
Yay! We're
welcome
back
back.
from the dead, ladies and gentlemen.
We are
Thank
here.
you.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but we are here.
Judging by my performance so far,
And
fantastic.
Brian, we have a caller on.
Yes, we have a caller. Who is this? Who is this?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here.
Oh, okay.
How are you?
And your name
Good.
Tell everyone who we have on the phone.
It's Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany. Do you have a question for our friends in Jukebox Revolver?
You know, doing all right?
Yeah, so far.
Are you guys doing all right?
We're doing good. Still breathing.
They're
Good
wonderful.
deal. All right. So, Tiffany, do you go out and see a lot of bands?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we need you to do us a favor. We need you to go out and see our friends at Jukebox Revolver. You'll love them. These guys, not because these guys are paying me a lot of money to say this, but they are fantastic.
All right.
Oh, yeah, hey, I got a question for you.
$100 for that, right?
Yeah, no shit. Hey, do you know there was the two guys? There was Click and Clack, and Clack walked into a bar with Click, and then Clack left. Who was left?
Where y'all playing that?
Click. Well, what I was saying was before we were so interrupted. That was painful.
We need Pedro.
So you won't be seeing
Paco.
those movies.
Oh yeah, but anyway, so you guys, what do you guys got coming up now? I mean, on the schedule for
Good question.
Hams, New Garden,
oh,
Friday
good,
night.
Good
Yep.
deal.
Saturday we're off because we were booked at Finnegan's Wake, but they had a big flood, so
Oh really?
they're closed down for renovations right now.
Oh okay, cool.
When was that?
Nobody tells the
Saturday.
drummer shit.
Oh. I guess we won't be gigging Saturday.
Yeah.
We got Saturday off.
So are y'all finding it too that Fridays are very, very difficult to
Absolutely.
It's hard to
nowadays?
bring a crowd, but our Fridays are filled up.
Really?
Yeah.
You're doing great then. That's fantastic.
We're not getting paid much, but we're playing.
Well, yeah. See,
well,
we're
I
on the
mean, I
other
could take my guitar outside in the driveway and play every Wednesday through Thursday, but
yeah.
it ain't making
See, we're
it.
finding it's like, I mean, we've been around forever, so it's kind of. I found that the Fridays are just
Fridays seem to be dying out.
non-existent now. I don't know what happened. But
Clubs are closing. They're going to karaoke.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes no bands at all.
DJs.
yeah, as we call them, Satan.
Yeah, on the ham circuit, which includes Buckhead.
Right.
On that ham circuit, what they do is Friday night bands, Saturday night karaoke.
What?
Yeah, that's what.
That's
that's
like
what
in
they
South
all.
Carolina.
Yeah, in South Carolina, well, the club that just closed, their Friday
their
was
Friday
great.
was big
Their
night.
Saturdays, not so much. But everywhere else we play, it's just the opposite. Fridays
we
are
go
dead
down
as
there
hell.
Friday and Saturday. They put us up in a motel. We were like, hey, cool. And then all of a sudden they're like, we get there Friday.
Yeah. What can you do?
No.
Seems like we're lately. It's a bar on a Friday, and it's a casual on a Saturday.
And strip club on Sunday.
Private strip club.
But then you go to church smelling like strippers. So.
Yeah, and covered in glitter.
Not making enough money to make it rain. You can only make it rain.
Barely.
A little drizzle.
There's little chance of.
That's like when I go to the men's room. It's just a little drizzle.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, my wife told me not to knock any strippers out with that roll of nickels I'm carrying with me.
Okay, I have got to tell this story. When we were at the Chuck Wagon, I went into the bathroom, and this guy
Is this the log story?
was standing like where you are to me.
Oh God,
away
I gotta
from
hear how he finagles
the
this.
urinal.
This is gonna be good.
You gotta get this.
And he's whizzing. He's like a fireman.
You gotta get this.
I'll finish the story in a minute. Let's see who this is.
We got somebody. Sorry.
Hey, you got the Dirty Overhaul Rock show. Who we got on the line?
Hello, is this the Dirty Vanilla Doggy Style Hollow Show?
Yes, sir. Who do we have on the line? As if I didn't know.
Paco.
This is Paco and the Peso.
Hey, knock it off. This is Ramadan.
Hey,
Yeah,
Paco.
so what?
Dirty Hollow Note Show.
Paco.
The Dirty Hall and Oates show.
Paco, what instrument do you play?
I know.
See, I play the guitar. I play the guitar sometimes. I try to.
The radio.
We watch the
Skin
group
flute.
too. And we have the bass player named Pepe, but he's always drunk. He's always drinking the tequila.
Like most
So,
bass
see,
players.
So the band tonight is called, what is it, the band Jukebox Revolver, see?
C, yeah, Jukebox Revolver.
C. There was an A and a B band, but this is the C band.
Yeah. C.
Which one is your name, Baba?
Bob. Bob. None of them.
That would be me. I'm Baba.
You do the song that Baba shot the jukebox? See?
I like that. At the end. See?
Papa shot the jukebox last. Yeah, I think that's Girth Brooks, my friend. It's not Jukebox Revolver.
Okay. I wanted to call in and tell the Dirty Dick we like a new song for him.
We're gonna do song.
Oh, hold on, we got a new song.
We play the music to the new song. You like to hear the new song, though?
Yes, sir. I'm dying for it.
See, okay, here goes. Here's a new song from Paco and the Pesos. Okay. This is the story about two ugly sisters. One of the name was Fucking Brick. They had a drug problem, but she loved the crack and brick. They want to get married. They find these two dumbass brothers. Everyone said it was a piece of shit. They wanted Yes, they lived happily ever after. And the name of the brother was Kraken.
Click.
That was good.
Yeah.
I got a song for you.
Okay.
I got a song for you. He just inspired me.
Okay.
Whoever that lunatic was just inspired me.
Here's
Paco.
the funny thing. That's Paco from Paco and the Pesos. He calls in. He's like our mystery caller because Luscious Larry over there knows the identity of said caller.
Oh yeah.
But he won't tell the rest of us who it is.
Nope.
Gotcha.
The
So
best
we
one's
have
when
no idea who he is.
he did the whole Nacho Libre song, you know, like he did at the party. He did that one time, perfect, man, all the way
I got
through.
one for you though.
Okay.
You should have took your ass to rehab, you stupid ho ho. Your arms showing trash, your teeth turning black, and it shows. You died broke without a dime because you snorted all those lines. You should have took your ass to rehab, you stupid ho ho.
Oh, you
That
know,
goes
by
out
the
to Amy
way-
Winehouse.
By the way,
Where
this week is the 5th year of Amy Winehouse alcohol free.
Yeah, so let's give that up. Give it up for her.
Let's give it up
Too
for Amy
soon?
Winehouse.
Too
5 years
soon?
alcohol
No,
free.
Too early.
Too soon? So you got
No.
Too soon?
see now your bass player. See what he missed out on all this
Oh, yeah.
debauchery and
We always miss out on the good stuff.
so you
Not
got.
only that, being in this hot ass basement.
Well, that just makes it even better. We could all sweat together and bunch of just bunch
But
of
don't
hot
bring it
dudes.
to this. Don't bring it to
A
the
bunch of
section.
hot sweating men.
Okay, when you
Wow.
put it that way, it sounds a lot better.
So you got
Oh, wow, this
in the
show
future
took
right now.
forever.
You guys are just gigging and doing covers, but I mean, anybody do the original thing or
I do.
you do?
Yes,
you
I
ever
do.
brought anything into the band and said, "Hey, we need to"?
They're not good enough yet.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel
I
you,
know.
Dom.
I feel your pain.
Oh,
Bring it on, bud. Bring that
you are
song
my
to
pain.
us.
But
Well,
yeah,
you know.
so you got, but I mean, that's maybe
didn't have
something
that
in down the
before.
road.
Yes.
Been there,
Absolutely.
done that.
Yeah, same here.
Been
What
there, done
was
that.
your reaction? Because we've had 2 CDs, and I'll be honest with you, after you do the circuit and you've sold everyone that's you're kind of
Yeah.
You go
What
where the
What,
money is.
Yeah,
I've told these guys is what we're doing right now. I'm trying to collect on all those years that I played all those free gigs, all those cheap gigs, and now I want to get paid for it.
Let me see. Have you heard this
and-
one before?
And it's happening.
Yeah.
Have you heard this one before? Well, there's not a lot of money, but there's great publicity,
Yeah.
and there's and there's free
exposure.
food.
Oh, and there's
great exposure. Yeah,
and,
that's
you
it.
could die from exposure.
Yeah. Oh, here's the best thing.
love that.
We'll provide all the food and you guys
Yeah.
and alcohol. I'm
And
like,
our
I can
drummer's
buy
like,
my
huh?
own food.
What?
Does it look like I'm starving? I can
yeah.
buy my own
Right.
food.
Well, you know what? Well, I got this lovely house, okay? And
Exactly.
we have all of these great musicians, and we want you to bring your food to our
Yeah.
house, and we want like cuisine from all over the world. And if we like you, then we'll bring you back again to our house where all the musicians are, and we might even pay you for it.
That didn't run you, Jack.
I got a feeling. Nick's just a little
now.
jaded.
Now, what's coming up now?
Do like this.
You're
Just
like,
once.
Jack's got like, now what's the line?
Oh, I can't.
Now, guys.
Now, you got it all
Do your
wrong.
best, Jack Benny, just off the top of your
He's
head.
like, who?
Jack Rochester.
Yeah, Rochester.
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 Well, there.
We gotta get that on the.
We need it at the end because even the whole time he was talking, all I could hear
Antoine
was
and
Jack
Danny
Benny.
are going, who? I'm not. I don't.
Now, Jay Leno collects cars. Brian collects dildos.
That's cool.
Do you guys have
I've got 4 of them in my ass
a
right now.
side hobby other than music? Comic books, for example.
Yeah, comic book
you
maybe.
guys
I don't
have a
know.
little side, little something. that you
Venereal
dabble in?
This
diseases,
question
About music
always
stuff.
scares me.
Your music is-
I
STDs.
just collect all these pedals and stuff.
Yeah, he's a Tim Toolman Taylor.
Oh, really?
Whether
He's
we
all
need it or
about
not, I
more,
still
more
buy
power,
it.
more power, more power, more power,
More power.
more. He's
He's the guitar
What kind of
player.
He's that
useless
guy.
piece of crap can I buy into this week? And let me get that thing right there.
So you're probably not a married guy, right?
Nah, I've been with the same girlfriend for 7 years.
And she lets you spend money?
I have to get a permission.
Okay, thank you. I got to get a permission slip and.
Yeah, you make no decisions without the advice of supervisory personnel.
Yeah, exactly.
You have to fill out paperwork.
Any kind of side hobby, anything interesting?
Nick said,
Besides,
"I'm one of the biggest
awesome
ecstasy dealers on the East Coast. I deal in ecstasy, cocaine, you know."
I like to travel if I can.
Yeah, I think we
went to
we got the travel part down. It's the in between part that
yeah,
pain in the ass.
Yeah, they're getting,
so you
they're
really
getting paid
comic books.
Big on comics, sports, and WWE.
Well, here's the important part.
That's an interesting mixture.
Here's the important question: Marvel or DC?
Oh, Marvel.
Well, he's wearing.
No question.
Okay, whoa.
DC, baby.
Well, how anxious are you to see the new Wonder Woman movie?
Oh, very.
Awesome.
Some of us saw it last
hot.
night.
Want to see it?
See, thank you. See,
She's
all
hot.
the guys I know are going, man, I got to see that movie. I said, are you a DC or Marvel guy? Marvel. Then why are you going to go see Wonder Woman?
Because it's Wonder Woman.
Because it's Wonder Woman.
She's a goddess.
And she whoops ass in a bikini,
Yes,
which
she
is
does.
like only a man would come up with that concept.
Linda Carter got a whole lot of us through our younger years.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think we got, before we wrap things up, I think we got a quick thing from our sponsor. One of our sponsors.
Do.
Shane, are you over there?
Well, I have a hobby.
What's that hobby?
You guys want to know what that hobby is?
Yeah.
Bob
It's
twisting something?
twisting my tater.
Oh, wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, for me and everyone here in the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show, twist your tater.
We enjoy twisting taters on the Dirty Overall Rock Show. Long taters, short taters, white taters, brown taters. If it's a tater, we'll twist it. Come on back after this. Is that the final segment?
That's it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I want to thank the guys from Jukebox Revolver.
we are very. These guys are awesome. If you get a chance, why do I keep looking at this damn camera?
I think we've
If
all
you
lost
got-
about 4 pounds.
Well, some of us. It's on my ass now. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys get a chance, yeah, there's a dildo in there, but that's between me and my friends. My boyfriend. We're going to. Did I say that out loud?
Yes, you did.
And he's
I'm
right
not
here with
recording.
me. But these guys have been great sports, man. Jukebox
Which
Revolver.
ear's your earring?
Both. And then I got one. Well, that's it's neither here nor there.
Just checking.
I have a chain connected to it.
He asked what a biplane was one time. I said it goes both ways.
Men and little boys. But we got the guys from Jukebox Revolver. They've been a very good sport putting up with our shit tonight.
Yes.
And if you guys get a chance to go out and check them out, they're a killer band. They've been around a while. They paid their dues. And yeah, go check them out, man. You won't be disappointed.
And don't forget to check out our YouTube channel, Larry.
Yeah,
That was your cue.
Yeah, LaRue.
Oh, you want to know the address?
Yeah.
That's kind of the way it
Well,
works.
I don't want to bother you.
I don't know. It's www.youtube.com/user/DirtyoverHallRock.
See, you had to ask. So
Okay,
the
go back now.
before we cut it off, next gig, you guys said you're going to be where? On a Friday at
Hams in New Garden.
Hams in New Garden, guys. Go and that's this Friday.
Be there.
Yes, this Friday.
This Friday, go check them out. Hell, if we're off, we should go out and check them out.
And if it's Friday, we maybe.
Yeah, we'll
Hey,
have
when
it
are we
up-
playing them at first?
I have to look it up.
It's coming up soon.
It's coming
It's
up
coming
soon.
up
See, the lady's in charge
June
over here. She
23rd, I
knows.
think.
There you go.
June
Come on
23rd.
sometime
She
this
got
month.
all them digits in her noggin.
Well, see,
Yeah.
people ask me if I manage the band. I said, no, I just manage the singer.
Well,
Right.
that's a full-time job too. So
You think. He's like my fourth kid.
That's what my girlfriend says about me. She says I'm like a big kid.
that is true. That's only because.
He really is.
That's me.
I'm the big kid and she's the pedophile.
Oh my God. We're gonna that was on a weird note. What is it gonna be?
Well, there's a lot of information.
Yeah, there's a lot of too much information. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch you guys next week, and make sure you check out Jukebox Revolver. You won't be disappointed.
And like the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show Facebook page and subscribe to our YouTube.
Do you guys have
channel.
Facebook also?
Yes, we do. Jukebox Revolver.
Jukebox Revolver on Facebook. Check them out. Tell them you saw them on the show.
We'll put a link
and
on
they
the
were
Facebook
great,
page.
but the hosts were dicks. So we'll check you guys out later.
Yeah, and like us, even if we suck.
Even if you don't,
Even if we
quit
suck,
being an
like us
ass.
anyways.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. We'll talk forever.
Later.
Thank you guys.